Our focus is about bringing people together and allowing people to react better to the people around them. Their human skills, their power skills.
You are as smart as you will ever be. You cannot increase your IQ after a certain age. What you can do is improve your EQ, and that makes the difference in business relationships more than anything else.
Yes, it turns out that you can change the number of ideas that you have, and simply by changing the number of ideas, that one measurement, you are more likely to have a good, sticky, more impactful idea. It's a human problem. Understanding customer outcomes and value is a human challenge. You documented it in a way that is electronic, you use tools to help you get a better understanding, and yet it's still a human problem. That's where we come in. So yes, we're Bruce and Gail Montgomery. Yes, we're married, and we remain married even though we do this together.
Barely, people,
We've written 2 books together, which if you ever want to guarantee you're close to a divorce, try editing your wife's stuff. It is
Holy cow, I've never heard him say that. That's rough.
It's not necessarily.
We just celebrated 28 years, so we're doing all right. We're doing something right.
Thank you. That was a very cheap way to get an applause break. We appreciate that. That's
so
right.
You know how little kids get excited and their whole body moves when they're excited? We want you to do that same cheer as a 5-year-old does it.
Ready?
On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! All right.
Awesome.
In 1970, the White House Economic Institute did a study, and the #1 reason people were leaving businesses and taking their business elsewhere was rudeness or apathy, or some subset of that. Forbes did this study in 2022. Same reason. In 1970, it was 70% of people said that was the reason they took their business elsewhere. What do you think the percentage was in 2022, 23? We have all of these great tools, right? We have ChatGPT. We have personality assessments. And guess what? In 2022 and 2023, 75% of people said it was because of rudeness and apathy. What? We're not better.
No.
We're worse.
There is a 2-letter word that is arguably the most powerful word in the English language that stops collaboration in its tracks. What is that word? No. I will give you a hint. You are gifted. You are exceptional. You have a talent for saying no. Except you don't say no. You've learned all sorts of really crafty ways of saying no. How do you say no? We'll let you know. We'll let you know. Good.
We'll take a look at it.
Good. But perhaps
total silence.
Total silence. Just abject hatred. Just standing there. No.
I'd love to,
but is the universal negator of anything positive. And I'll bet you that you say but like 500 times in a day.
Or more.
You're not even aware of it. There is such a mindless no situation that we get into during the day that you aren't even aware of that happens.
Support your teammates at all costs. I can't tell you the number of meetings that I've been in where I have heard people say things like, yeah, well, if we'd only gotten blankety blank from ops. Yeah, well, if John had turned in that report, we probably would have A, B, and C. When we improv and when we talk about the shared language of improv, we talk about supporting each other at all costs, which means we, not me. When you think about awareness to engage, this is something, and someone even, I appreciated someone said engage earlier. with your teams and colleagues, with your suppliers, with your vendors, with clients, the way that you truly influence them is knowing when to engage with them. And having that awareness really comes from good listening skills as well. So when you start thinking about engaging in conversations with other people, take a moment. What kind of behaviors have they exhibited in the past? And if you do that, that will help you kind of understand how you need to engage with them, that awareness that you need.
It's a shortcut. What we're trying to give you right now is a shortcut to getting to influence people faster, right? To manage your business relationship in a better, more authentic, easier way.
So this is our first game. It's called Blind Expert. So basically,
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I need an occupation that uses its hands a lot. I heard bricklayer, I think, over here somewhere.
Bricklayer? All right, bricklayer.
So,
Got it.
So I would like to welcome to the stage Mac McGregor from Scotland.
Oh,
He is
Okay.
he is the head of the bricklayers in Scotland, and he is an expert in his field.
Oh, that's right. Hello, hello. I'd like to say adieu to you. That's right. Oh,
It's nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure if I just shake your hand right over there. Oh, yeah, it's a good Scottish yeah, the shake
Excellent.
there.
That was a strong
right.
shake, Mac. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's nice to see you.
So, Mac, I think the audience is really interested in kind of the work that you do. If you can tell me a little bit about when you lay bricks.
Well, at this time, I'm a little teapot, and that's how I like to start things.
All right.
So I'm a little.
Building teams with diversity of thought and experience, I like to think about it like a salad. Like, I love salads. And I love a whole bunch of veggies in salad. The cool thing about salads is there's all these great ingredients and it's still a salad, and the radish that's in it and the cucumber that's in it and the mushroom that's in it and the pepper that's in it, everything is still its own thing. They just come together to make this incredibly awesome, diverse thing. And that's how I like to think about building a team with that diversity.
And they found that when you're improvising, you temporarily suppress that judge, and this whole series of connections called the default mode network light up.
Let's do a selfie. Come here, guys.
All right.
Come here. Get in. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our time. Have a great rest of your conference, and we'll see you all later. Thank you.
Bye-bye.